Hello students, once again welcome back to this lecture. Now we will learn the continuation part of chapter number 2, the sun, the moon and the earth.
The moon's revolutionary orbit make an angle of about 5 degrees with that of the earth. As a result, the moon intersects the plane of earth's orbit twice during one revolution. On each new moon day, the line joining the earth and the sun and the moon make an angle of 0 degree, whereas on each full moon day, this angle is of 180 degree. Dear students, have you seen eclipse? If yes, then what is an eclipse? On a new moon day or a full moon day, due to the earth and moon's rotation and revolution, the sun, the earth and the moon fall in a straight line and in the same plane. Eclipses occur on such occasions. There are two types of eclipse: solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. What is solar eclipse? If the moon is between the sun and the earth, the shadow of the moon falls on the earth. At such a time, these three celestial objects are on the same plane and fall in one line. Hence, the place on the earth where the moon's shadow fall experiences a solar eclipse. This shadow is of two types. The central portion of the shadow is darker and periphery is light. In the area of dark shadow on the earth, the sun becomes completely invisible. This condition is known as total solar eclipse. During the same period are the places where the shadow is lighter. The sun disk appears partially covered. This condition is described as partial solar eclipse.
Sometimes the moon is in apogee position. This means it is at its farthest from the earth. As a result, the deep shadow of the moon is cast in space and does not reach the earth. From a very small region of the earth, only an illuminated edge of the sun disk is seen in form of a ring. This is called annular eclipse. Annular eclipse is a rare phenomena. What is lunar eclipse? A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon enters the shadow of the earth. While revolving around it at this time, it is necessary that the earth is between the sun and the moon and all three of them are in the same plane. On a full moon day, the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. If the moon is totally hidden within the shadow, we see a total lunar eclipse. If only a part of moon is in the shadow, we see a partial lunar eclipse. What are the characteristics of solar eclipse? First, a solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day but not on every new moon day. Second, if and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipse occurs. Third, the maximum duration of a total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds, that means 440 seconds. What are the characteristics of lunar eclipse? First, a lunar eclipse occurs on a full moon day but not on every full moon day. Second, a lunar eclipse occurs if and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line. Third, the maximum duration of a total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. Eclipse and astronomical event. A solar eclipse or lunar eclipse is just an astronomical event. There is nothing auspicious or inauspicious about these events. It is just a result of the sun, the earth and the moon being in specific positions. There is a lot of curiosity about eclipse because an eclipse is not a regular occurrence. For scientists working in the field of astronomy, eclipse and particularly total or annular solar eclipse present great opportunities for study. Scientists from all over the world make it a point to visit the location where such events are going to occur. They carry out elaborate studies of eclipse conditions. What precautions should we take while observing a solar eclipse? While observing a solar eclipse, it is necessary to see the sun disk through dark glasses or special goggles made for that purpose. Otherwise, the intense light of the sun can be harmful to the naked eye. Why birds and animals get confused during solar eclipse? During this period of solar eclipse, a large number of birds and animals get confused due to the untimely darkness that sets in, as this is an event that does not suit their biological clock.
This is all for our second lesson. Thank you, children.